So we're kicking off the 2028-29 season in Football Manager. We're at Man United and we're going for the treble. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I'm Coach Left Foot and it's a pleasure to have you with me. And we're on the tactics screen. We're sticking with the three at the back, the 3-5-1-2 formation. And I'm not going to lie, it's been absolutely brilliant. Pre-season went very well, as you say. We were last together for the Polo Cup semi-final and final. We then finished that off with a 9-0 thrashing of Accrington Stanley. We followed the form has just been great. 3-0 win against West Ham, Marco Toss getting a goal and Callum Bacon getting two. 1-0 against Newcastle, Marco Toss getting a goal. Watford, we smashed them 4-0. Bacon, an OG, Pacheco and then Thomas McCauley getting on the score sheet. And we've just smashed Southampton 2-0. I think they had like one or two shots on target. We played them off the park, completely off the park. And it's all going very, very well, to be honest. Yeah, very, very good. We've got one little knock. Roberto is injured and we'll be out for another week or so at the moment, which is a shame. Back injury for him. Other than that, everybody else is fit and ready to go. We've been in good form. Goal scorers. Bacon with 4 and 4. Toss with 3 and 4. Average rating-wise, Bacon, then Toss. Roberto was up there in his one appearance before getting his injury. Hernandez, Michael Wood, Zakagani. It's all been really, really good, and I can't say that enough. Tanaka coming in at right wing back and doing a pretty good job, 7.5 after 4 games. He's looking to build on, well, what is a positive start to the club. We looked to sell Ajapong, but there was no interest. Now the window's shut and Real Madrid are interested, so try and figure that one out if you can. But we're going to get into the game. Before we get into that, we got a very easy draw in the Champions League. Anderlecht, Shakhtar Donetsk and Udinese are the three other teams in our group. So that is a pretty relatively easy group for us. We sit top of the table, 4 wins from 4. The only team to do that with 12 points, 10 positive goal difference. I don't know if we've actually conceded. We haven't conceded a goal in competitive football yet. So we're going to get into the game and this is how we line up. Juan Felipe, the new goalkeeper, is in goal. Wood, Zakagani and Gomez are the back 3. Tanaka, Ballards, Bird, Capdevila start in the middle. Hernandez supports Bacon and Toss up front. There is one familiar name in the Anderlecht lineup. Romelu Lukaku starts up front for them. And then they've got a lot of people that look shit and exactly the same all behind them. When I say they look shit, not stats-wise, they look bad because they've got crap regen faces. Tanaka, Capdevila and Zakagani and Juan Felipe will all be getting an upgrade with a new regen face at some point in the near future. Into the game we go then, into the team talk. I'm just going to say I expect nothing from a win. We're home, it's Anderlecht. We should really be beating these guys. We've looked good in training. Nothing to worry about. They're playing a very narrow system, which our wing-backs should hopefully be able to exploit. So let's see how we get on. Tanaka with a throw into Hernandez. Back to Tanaka from Bird. Back to Bird. He's tackled and now Anderlecht will look to come away. Lukaku holds it up. He's put under pressure. Flores for Anderlecht. Kwambene. Morgadino out to Svoboda. They've got some really, really interesting names that I'm going to find it hard to pronounce. Tanaka picks up after the tackle from Zakagani. Up to Callum Bacon. Bacon comes forward, tackled. Capdevila shoots from range. Good save from Fernandez and Toss can't pounce on the rebound. It's a good positive start. 6 minutes in. Ballards with a throw. Toss picks it up into Capdevila. Capdevila's cross is blocked. Ballards is there. Bird into Hernandez. Hernandez back to Bird. Tanaka. Can he put a cross? And he does. It's there. Callum Bacon. It's 1-0. 6 minutes and 12 seconds gone and we're already asserting our dominance on this game. As Ballards played it into Bird. Some good little football here on the edge. Hernandez held it up. Back to Bird. Out to Tanaka. And this is why I don't mind having a winger playing as a right wing back, because his crossing and his stats for his attacking attributes are brilliant. So Fernandez with a big clearance for Anderlecht, but Bird picks it up. Into Ballards. Ballards to Hernandez. Into Marco Toss. Marco Toss out to Ballards. Ballards ball in. Couldn't find Toss, but he gets it back. Hernandez. Marco Toss turns. Ballards. Bacon's there. That is a wonderful goal. A really well worked manoeuvre, and with 20 minutes gone, we find ourselves 2-0 up. Balart picks it up. Ball in. It's sort of cleared. Balart picks it back up. Hernandez on the edge. Marco toss. Lays it off back to Balart. Drilled low cross, and Bacon left-footed. 2-0. Fernandez with the goal kick for Anderlecht. Ryseka's put under pressure straight away. Back to Fernandez, the goalkeeper. Out to Svoboda, maybe. Morgadino. That's a great name. Usurelli up to Lukaku. Good tackle from Bird to get back and take the ball off him. Gomez finds Balart on the left back position. Or left wing back position. Tanaka is pushed on this right hand side. Cuts in field. Finds Hernandez. Finds Marco Toss. We're moving this ball really well. Tanaka's in acres of space. He puts the ball in. It's come back to him. Tanaka into Hernandez. Capdevila. Capdevila shoots. Just wide. Unlucky from the young Spaniard. Tanaka with a free kick in. Capdevila. Gomez is there. He's headed it against the post. And we get a corner. Is anything going to come from this corner? We'll find out. Hernandez puts the ball in. Wood's there. It's cleared again. And it was a penalty. Wood was pushed by Svoboda. And it's going to be... Is that Hernandez to step up and take it? It's not. Callum Bacon for his hat-trick. Fires it in the bottom corner. It's a 25-minute hat-trick from Callum Bacon. Bravo, sir. Bravo. I don't know why I did a two-handed salute. Hello. There we go. Bacon, that should be your... I mean, he's sort of doing that, isn't he? He's running off sort of double-handed salute. So... Brilliant. 3-0. Hernandez with a corner. Ball in. Gomez tries to get to the header, but Bacon picks up the clearance. Finds Gomez there. Shoots on the half volley. And it goes just past the post. Tanaka with a throw to Callum Bacon. Back to Tanaka. Into Bird. We're just moving this ball around wonderfully today. Balart shoots. And that's agonisingly close for the left wing back. And they cannot handle our wing play. And the fact that we're moving the ball as Wood heads that chance over as well. So something I'm trying to do is get the wing backs to learn the player trait to likes to switch the ball to the other flank, because in this formation it just works so well, and it's really, really good to use that. As into half time, 3-0 up. Shakhtar Donetsk winning 2-1 at home to Anderlecht, to Udinese. So I'm just going to say I'm very happy. We've got to just keep this going. We're playing very well, and it's going pretty damn well. Thank you for your comments on the last video about the transfers as well. I know there was someone who said Roberto doesn't look very good, and that's why PSG have let him go. I think he's going to surprise you. I think he's going to be a pretty good player. As Hernandez shoots from range, tries to curl one, goes past the post. What I will say is Juan Felipe has... Okay, he hasn't had too much to do, but he is much better than Freshwater, and he does make a difference. As Carrega, it's put into Lukaku, who turns, and his shot is just rubbish. This is why we sold him. He's going to go and score now, but he's past it in terms of like being at the level of a Premier League striker in this game. Tanaka lining up a free kick. He hits it into the wall. Zakagani picks it up, gives it back to Capdevila. Bacon into Hernandez, bit of space, and Fernandez saves from Hernandez. And the highlight continues, and Anderlecht have not played that out from the back very well. Wood has it, finds Tanaka into Hernandez. Hernandez turns back to Tanaka. Is it going to be a cross from deep? He tried, but Flores boxed it up towards Lukaku, but Michael Wood reads it very well. Bird, Hernandez into Toss. Marco Toss shoots, fires it like a bullet into the top corner, and it is 4-0, and this is a rout, an absolute rout. I just want to point out as well, Anderlecht were the top seeds in the group because they won the Belgian league. We were a second seeded team, so Anderlecht got drawn out first, then us, and I couldn't have asked for it to be any better, to be honest. As we see Marco Toss firing that into the corner in the replay. 4-0 with an hour gone. So another highlight. Balart up to Hernandez with a throw. Marco Toss turns, runs at the defence into Bacon. Bacon is tackled. Capdevila will pick it up. Shoots. Has he hit the bar, or is it to save? Either way, it's not gone in. But we're looking to come again. Tanaka into Hernandez. To Capdevila with another chance. Shoots, and this one's not as well accurate. That is terrible, terrible English. And Marco Toss has picked up an injury. This could be a nightmare. Potential head injury, probably concussion. We'll bring on Macaulay for him. And Macaulay will come on into that advanced forward role, playing next to Callum Bacon. We might look to make some changes with about 10 minutes to go. So here come Anderlecht on an attack, but Bird sniffs out their... Well, they haven't had any really attacking chances. All their shots have been from range in other highlights that you guys haven't seen, because I'm going to have to edit this out because we've absolutely annihilated Anderlecht here. As it goes out to Balart. Balart with a ball in. Macaulay's there. He heads it in. He gets a goal. It's 5-0. And it's exactly why I've had to edit out quite a lot of other highlights. So Hernandez picks it up into Bacon on the right-hand side, who's just drifted a little bit wider. Lovely crossfield ball to pick out Balart. Balart then gets to the byline, dinks it across. Macaulay runs off his marker and heads it into the back of the net. It's 5-0. So just coming up to the end of the game, we're going to bring on Sobi for Hernandez and just give him a little bit of a rest. And we're also going to bring on Taufik Mousse for Capdevila in the middle there. Just to give him a bit more first team football. He's not near our starting midfielding positions, but Mousse's got a good bit of potential about him. I like the look of him, so we'll give him a run out. Fernandez with a clearance. This could well be the last highlight of the game, as Kwambana has it into Meikanen, up to Kwambena. Lukaku has stayed on for the whole game, but hasn't had a sniff. He has been totally outmarked in this game by the 3 centre-backs, and we're looking to maybe go and get a 6th. Macaulay comes forward, ball in, and Fernandez claims it. So it probably will be the end of the game. It looks like it's going to be us and Shakhtar, because Shakhtar are currently 4 goals ahead of Udinese. So I'm going to suggest they're 5-1 up, maybe. So we'll be ahead on the element of not conceding. And that is the full-time whistle. And it's gone really well. Look at 3 different goal scorers all up front. We've just got to hope that Marco Toss isn't that badly injured. And he'll be okay to face Arsenal, hopefully. It is concussion. 12 days to 2 weeks after jumping for a header. That is not good. Macaulay's going to have to step up, but I'm sure he'll be all right. And we're back for the second game against struggling Arsenal. They are back down in 15th, I think, in the league at this early stage. We thought they might struggle. They sold their best striker and didn't really bring in anything to replace him. We line up with the same team apart from Macaulay replaces Toss for the injured... the Toss who his head's all dizzy. He doesn't know what he's doing with a concussion. They line up in a 4-2-3-1. I'm pretty damn confident with how Arsenal are at the moment that we're going to get a win. I am going to say that we owe them for the last time we played. I always look forward to this one. Any team would miss a player of his calibre. Let's get into the game and we'll be back for any meaningful highlights. Horvath with a goal kick up to Dendoncker. A good long field ball to Espinoza, actually. Espinoza comes forward, put under pressure. Gomez wins that header. Hernandez, Bird, can we launch a counter-attack? Wood, up to Tanaka. Tanaka comes forward, looking for Bacon, can't find it. Dendoncker reads it well. But he's being forced back under pressure, and I thought Callum Bacon was just going to nick that as Riedeveld brings up to an injured Ward-Prowse. Iwobi comes forward, runs past one. Bird with a great challenge into Capdevila. Great knock through for Callum Bacon. Just square it. Oh, should have squared it to Macaulay. But it's a good save from Horvath, and we've shown them that we can hit them on the attack. Back out to Bacon on the edge. Macaulay trying to find someone in the middle, but Unsworth gets it away. And they were saying that Unsworth was an ex-Man United player. And he was a long time ago. Long time ago. When Unsworth played for Man United, he didn't have a chance because we're awesome. That's a terrible song. 25 minutes gone, not much to report. No more singing has been had. But there's they're nullifying our threat up front, so we're just going to mix it up ever so slightly. We're actually going to play a bit of a shorter game. We'll play it out of defence. We will go to a higher tempo though. We'll close them down a little bit more just to try and stop them playing. I think what we're going to do is have to mark up one of their central midfielders to stop the ball going through, and we'll do what we normally do at half time and look through it. So Riedeveld has it, back to Riedeveld from Mogolan, and we've given away a penalty. Obviously we have. Balart has pushed Malcolm, and it's going to be the number 9 Brewer up front for Arsenal. Can he stick this in? He does, and it's Juan Felipe's first conceded goal in a Man United shirt, and all that means to me is that we're now going to change all of this. We're going to stay to a higher tempo. We're actually away from home. We're going to go to a standard higher tempo rather than on attacking and push everybody forward. And Tanaka's picked up a bit of a knock as well. 6.2 and 68%. I think we're going to bring him off at half time. We need an injection of something here. We really need to sort something out for this game. Have a little tactical switch and see what we can do. As that's the end of the first half. We're going to first off tell them this isn't good enough. Show me something else. And then tactically, I'm wondering if we go to the classic thing that we used to do. Bring off, well, Bird's not playing very well, so we'll do this. Put Pacheco back there. But Hernandez an advanced playmaker on attack to get some support up front. And with Bird now playing, with Pacheco now playing here, and we're going to take Tanaka off for Hicks. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back onto attacking. We're going to go to a fluid sort of shape, and we're going to get Pacheco to man mark their attacking midfielder, Mickey Watson. I should have, what I'm actually now going to do is we're going to go into the analysis and go and have a look at the passing that's been going on. See who's been making the most passes for Arsenal and who's been linking the play together. That's not what. But we can look in here. So Ward-Prowse, Ward-Prowse's name is mentioned a lot. Mickey Watson is in there to Malcolm. Maybe it's Ward-Prowse we need to close. They're not really doing that many linkages of passes, to be honest. I'm wondering if there's anything else we can sort of look at. Average positions with the ball of Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, Watson's pushing on really high. We don't really want a man marking with Pacheco because it will just get in the way. If that's Ward-Prowse, yeah, he is pushing on a little bit. So that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to come out of that, go back into the tactics, and we're going to get Pacheco. You are going to man mark a specific player, but you're going to man mark James Ward-Prowse. Now that will pull him out of position a little bit, but we've still got 2 midfielders in there to do with the others and 3 at the back to deal with their 1 striker. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Corner. James Ward-Prowse puts it in. Gomez gets a good head to the ball in front of Unsworth. Malcolm picks it up. It's a terrible shot, and Pacheco will clear. Macaulay picks up the headed clearance, and now there's a counter-attack on Hicks. On at half-time, he's got a ball through, and he finds Bacon. Bacon's in. Square it, Cullum, you idiot. No offence to my Patreons, I love you all. But you've got to square that. Hernandez, ball in. Gomez with a header over the bar. And I think that I've only got 1 sub left. I can't be too wasteful with my subs. But Bacon is... You're on a knife edge today, son. You're on a knife edge. Espinoza into Malcolm. Malcolm back to Espinoza on the right-hand side for Arsenal. Into Malcolm. Malcolm shoots. Wood gets a block on it, and Gomez just lets it go out for a corner, as you do when you get a chance to clear it for a throw or up the pitch to get the ball away. Zakagani wins a good header. Magalano is tackled, and it was an inch-perfect tackle for a moment. I thought it was a second penalty. Dendonka back to Magolan. Dendonka, we just need to rob the ball, and there's a huge counter-attack on. Espinoza is tackled, and Ballant brings it away into Macaulay. Macaulay runs with it down the left-hand side. He gets to the box, puts it in. He's asking a lot of Callum Bacon to win that. And Arsenal now, possibly with a chance to counter the counter. Brewer comes forward, it's poor, and Zakagani's there to pick it up. And we're just going to make one. We need a goal. Bacon's going to come off, and we're going to put on the youngster, Thomas Dyson. He's going to go on as a complete forward on attack. Macaulay's going to go an advanced forward on attack. I could push Hernandez back up, Pacheco in there, and Zakagani up into a defensive midfield. Let's give that a go. Pacheco into here, Zakagani up there. Is it? I thought we'll put Gomez into attacking midfield as a defensive midfielder on defence. Zakagani can stay at the back. Pacheco can be a deep line playmaker on support. Centre field on support, advanced playmaker on support in there. Let's go score a goal. Horvath with a goal kick, ball forward, and we come to meet it. Zakagani meets it well, and Hernandez picks up that tackle from Ballards. Macaulay, why shoot? Why shoot from there? That's just awful. Absolutely awful. And because of that, I'm taking us off the attacking and back to a standard. So we work that ball into the box, not walk it in, work it in. Hernandez back to Ballards. Swing across in that's dangerous. Macaulay holds it up, tackle from Unsworth. Espinoza clears. Gomez nods it down. Hernandez trying to find Hicks but can't. Jabba back to Horvath. And now Arsenal look to counter. And Wood, what an interception that is. Hernandez into Pacheco. Pacheco turns. Capdevia. Dyson's through. Tom Dyson! Horvath saved it. Oh, he's having one of those games, Horvath, where he just stops everything one way or another. Hernandez with a corner. Finds Dyson on the edge. Shoots from range and it goes whistling past the post. So they've taken James Ward-Prowse off. So we're now to go back and look at Pacheco's man marking as Java is in and Juan Felipe makes a great save. And that's the problem occasionally with this pushing up formation, is that we will get caught on the counter-attack. I'm just going to drop Hicks and Ballant back to support. But generally we're going to go to an attacking formation. I'm wondering if we drop... Or should we do that? We will do that. We're going to go back to a back three. These guys are going to go back to attacking, and we're actually just going to shove Hernandez up front. There's 20 minutes to go, and we need a goal. So let's do 3 advanced forwards that run the channel. We'll put Macaulay into the middle. Hernandez is left-footed, so he can sit on the side. And we're gonna go for this. So we're going to go a bit more direct, pass it into space, and we'll put normal tempo. We don't really need to force the tempo too much with 3 people staying up front. and we'll go from there. We have really bossed this game. Arsenal are lucky to be winning, and it was only from a penalty. As Hicks launches it forwards, but Brewer will pick up the headed clearance. Malcolm on the right hand side holds it up. Good tackle from Ballard. Dyson to Macaulay. Macaulay out to Hernandez. Hernandez will look to go to the left hand side. Puts a cross in. Dyson's hit the bar or the post or something. It's just one of those days. It is one of those days. Hernandez with the ball in. Dendoncker heads it away. Dyson picks it up. And Horvath with an easy catch. We don't deserve to be losing this game There is 10 minutes to go, and we are lobbing the ball forward now. That is what we're doing. We are just going route one, pump it into the box, and we're playing overload to just try and create some chances that Horvath can't save. Hernandez, free kick over the bar. Just can't waste opportunities like that in this game. Capdevila picks it up. It's like a 3-2-4 we're playing at the moment. Hernandez can't get there. Phillips is away and Brewer's in behind. It's a good tackle from Zakagani, but it falls to Zaba. Zaba, round one, back post. Brewer, Malcolm's there, and we went to overload. We tried to get the equaliser, and they've countered it. 2-0. Horvath with a goal kick. He's taking his sweet time, and Jabba will pick it up. Jabba into Mogolan. Mogolan looks to turn, and we're giving him a bit too much time. Mogolan there, back to Riedewald. Riedewald into Bjornsson. Bjornsson back to Riedewald. Java, Mogolan, Brewer, and now they're just getting that space in central midfield. Phillips shoots high, wide and handsome. Well, not at all handsome, I should say. And it's always the way with Football Manager. I was coming into this game confident we'd get a good result, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal as Juan Philippe saves that Malcolm effort. 3 minutes to go, and it's just not been. It's not been good. It has been. It's been a good performance. It's just that Arsenal have kept us out. Horvath has had the game of his life, and they got a penalty, and then Malcolm's finished at the near post when we were pushing for an equaliser. As Pacheco keeps the ball, that's a terrible pass, looking all the way out to the left. Brewer has it, runs forward, shoots. Juan Philippe with a very easy catch, and we need to I just want a goal, really. Even if we get a goal, I mean, 2 clear-cut, 2 half chances. We've created some decent efforts, but we're still top of the league. But we should not be losing to a game like Arsenal, and I'm going to aggressively tell them you are not good enough. That fires them all up and gets them motivated. That could have given us a 3-point margin at the top of the league, and it takes Arsenal up to 13th, which isn't good. I really wanted to beat Arsenal, and I really do want them to get relegated. So we'll send Gary Neville to that one. Dean was there again, but right. We're going to end the episode there. We'll be back. I'll be back for Shakhtar and... Oh, look at that. Chelsea, Shakhtar, Liverpool, Man City, Shakhtar. Wow. That's quite the run. That really is quite the run of fixtures. We'll be back some point around there. That's when we're back for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. It is wonderful to see the viewers that we're getting on the videos every day, and I'm still going every day. I get a Saturday and Sunday off to record the Football Talk podcast and get that out on the Sunday, but Monday to Friday I'm just sort of flitting between 5 PM and 7 PM UK time to get the video out. It's normally 7 PM, but I might bring it forward a little bit so that you've got it straight after work or straight after school or something like that. No question of the day today. What you can do, if you've got this far in the video, leave me a question that you want me to answer. And we'll do it that way. So you ask me a question, I'll answer it, and then I'll repeat the question so that other people can leave their comments as well. But thank you very much for watching. I'm blabbering. I'm out. Cheers.